right, after you take out the electric upstairs, come on down and help the guys with the windows, all right? Okay, George.
Excuse me?
Yeah.
I wondered if it would be all right if we looked around.
No, I'm sorry. Nobody's allowed in here. We're tearing down the building.
I know. I heard about it.
Yeah.
Look, I grew up here, back in the 80s.
No kidding.
Yeah, my name is Chip Lowell.
Yeah, Richie.
I just wanted to show it to my son before it was gone.
Okay. Well, don't take too long. There's a lot of stuff I got to rip out before we take it down, okay?
Thanks. What do you think, Scotty?
You lived here?
Well, it didn't look like this in the old days. Oh, we had a lot of fun here. I remember Aunt Jenny and Aunt Emma in that closet. That was a closet. On the phone with boys, while great Aunt Kate yelled at them to hang up and come to dinner. And over there, Grandma Allie would be carving one of 1,000 chickens she made, trying to get me away from the TV. What TV was right there?
What was TV like then?
Like it is today. Only the shows that you watch in reruns, we saw for the first time.
Like Lucy?
Actually, I think Lucy was always in reruns.
You have a movie screen?
No, we went out to the movies. Big, dark theaters with popcorn and kids cheering and ushers yelling.
You were lucky you grew up then.
Why? What's wrong with growing up today?
School. School's a killer.
Scotty, school has always been a killer. Next to birth, it's the toughest squeeze you face.
Are you any better at it than I am?
You come from a long line of average students.
Phooey.
Why phooey?
Because sometimes I feel dumb.
Sometimes we all feel dumb.
You too?
Are you kidding? Did I ever tell you about the time I failed science?
You failed science?
Oh, yeah. And there was a lot less science in those days. I remember it was the morning my report card was due. Kate was over there making breakfast. He was standing by the stove, staring at scrambled eggs in fear.
No, I think I may have added too much milk. These eggs still look kind of slimy. Kate, let me make the eggs. I'll do it. I'll do it.
Please let Mom do it, Kate.
A little trust. That's not so much to ask, is it?
Make the eggs.
Well, I have the opportunity to offer somebody a chance to do a good deed.
What?
Go to the post office and pick up a package for me after school.
Oh, I can't. I got a late class. I promised to help a friend move some stuff into the dorm.
I'm working with you today.
That leaves you, partner.
What?
Would you pick up a package for me at the post office?
Do I have to?
Never mind. I'll do it myself.
And it occurred to me, report card day was the perfect time to get on Grandma's good side.
Hey, Ma, you don't have to do it. I'll pick it up for you.
You sure?
Sure, I'm sure. My pleasure.
Thank you, I think.
And if there's anything else you want me to do for you, just ask. Anything at all.
You feel all right?
I feel great. Great.
I felt about as great as anyone preparing to meet his own doom. And then I got my report card. And there it was. F for failure, F for fool, F for phooey. Spelled wrong. I remember that walk home. I was sure the whole world had heard about it.
That's him. He's the one. Failure, failure.
My imagination was running wild. I knew the end of the world was waiting for me.
Why me? Why me?
Allie, calm down.
Calm down. My son just failed science, and you're telling me to calm down?
Not so loud. Do you want the neighbors to know?
Here, Mom, have some tea. It'll make you feel better.
I'm beyond feeling better. I want to die. Well, look who's here. Hello, Chip, and how was your day? Fail any good science courses lately? Go upstairs and wash the blood off your hands.
What really happened?
The usual. Grandma and Aunt Kate were working when I got home.
Hi.
Hi.
If you're hungry, there are chocolate chip cookies in the fridge next to the fruit, which is better for you. Not that I'm campaigning or anything.
No, thanks. I'm not hungry.
Since when? He looks a little peaked. Come here.
I'm all right.
It's cool.
Sounds like Sorley's a total dictator, but Bevins gives the same course and he's awesome.
Yeah, he piles on the homework. At least one paper a week.
Yeah, but Sorley gives surprise exams.
Well, at least one of our kids says hello.
Hi.
Is anything the matter?
No.
I had to stall to pretend everything was all right.
Hold it. What are you hiding?
Me? Nothing.
Wait a minute. I know.
I froze. Did the teacher call? Or did Grandma read it in the paper? Did they publish that kind of thing? Along with the police blotter and the obituaries?
You forgot to go to the post office, didn't you?
Oh boy, right. I really forgot to do that, and I'm real sorry.
Don't worry about it. You can always go tomorrow.
But I feel bad. I let you down.
Sweet. I don't believe it for a minute.
I had added another sin to my list of accomplishments. Failure and now lying. I felt awful. That's the trouble with lying. It always makes things worse.
Yeah, I guess.
You guessed. I mean, you've never lied to me?
Tell me what happened next.
There was a knock at the door.
Can I come in?
Yeah.
Look what I've got. This one said, eat me and raise your blood sugar level to an all-time high. And this one says, eat me and put the roses back in your cheek.
I'm not hungry.
Okay, what's the matter?
Nothing.
Chip?
Nothing's wrong. I'm just in a mood, all right?
Well, you can't be in a mood over nothing. Why don't you tell me? Maybe I can help.
You can't help because there's nothing to help. Nothing is wrong.
Right. This is the picture of nothing wrong. Boy who loses his appetite, snaps at his mother, hides in his room. Okay. You say nothing's wrong, nothing's wrong. I'll be downstairs just in case anything does go wrong and you want to talk about it. We're having your favorite for dinner, roast beef. Oh, sorry, forgot. Not hungry.
Do you think Grandma believed you?
Do I look like I thought she believed me? I knew what she was doing at that moment, what she always did. Talking it over with Kate. They'd figure a way to force it out of me. I went to the top of the stairs and listened.
And then he snapped and sulked and yelled that nothing was the matter.
What do you think it is?
I have no idea. What do you think it is?
Well, he's 12. Maybe puberty is rearing its problematic head.
Oh, please, he's a baby. Isn't he?
All I know is that 12 comes right before 13, and after 13 comes 14, and after 14 comes all the Porky's movies.
You're such a comfort.
Allie, maybe you got a bad report card or something.
No, you tell me. Whatever it is, it must be pretty bad.
Well, as far as he's concerned, it might be pretty bad, but maybe not as far as you're concerned. Don't get hysterical until you know what you're getting hysterical about.
I was safe for the moment, but then what would I do? The answer came to me after everyone had gone to bed. To keep Grandma from knowing I failed science, I had to keep her from seeing my report card. Now, that meant I had to forge her signature. Now, I needed a sample to copy, so I got her driver's license.
Did you really do that?
Would I lie?
You did to Grandma.
But never again.
Why? What happened?
No, I'm getting to that. I found a driver's license and started practicing. I was getting pretty good at her signature when the lights went on.
Chip, what are you doing down here?
Nothing.
What's that?
What's what?
The papers you're sitting on.
I'm not sitting on anything.
Chip, you better tell me what's going on. Otherwise, what you're sitting on is going to get pretty sore, and I don't mean those papers. Now, hand them over. What are you doing with my license?
I couldn't remember your birthday, and I was looking it up so I wouldn't forget to get you a present.
You expect me to believe that?
I was hoping.
Hand over the rest. Now. Why were you practicing my signature?
Because I like it.
The truth! Now! Oh, my God, Kate was right.
Kate was right about what?
It was his report card.
Oh, well, that falls somewhere in the middle of the possibilities that we thought up.
It's worse than that.
What?
He failed science.
Uh-oh.
Worse than that.
What?
He was practicing my signature to sign my name on his report card.
Oh, man.
Weren't you?
Yes.
I don't believe it.
You don't?
I do.
Yeah, I thought you would.
How could you do that to me? How could you lie to me like that? There I was, trying to find out what was wrong so I could help you, and all the time you're trying to pull the wool over my eyes.
Not very nice, pal.
Get upstairs to bed. Get down here. Do you have any idea how angry I am?
Yes.
Good. Get upstairs to bed. Get back here. How would you like it if I tried something like that with you?
I'd be mad.
Damn straight you'd be mad. Sit down. Stand up. Go to bed. You heard me. Go to bed.
Are you sure?
Don't get smart with me.
Grandma was really mad at you, wasn't she?
Oh, yeah.
How did it feel?
Felt like the whole world hated me.
Could you remember that feeling next time you get mad at me?
Right.
Then what happened?
I stood at the top of the stairs and listened.
Don't you understand? It's one thing for Chip to fail science. I understand that it's hard for him to tell me. But if it's so hard that he has to lie and cheat about it, what kind of a relationship do we have? I mean, what have I done to make him so afraid of me?
Allie, you haven't done anything. It's a killer to admit failure to your parents.
You admit it. You don't come downstairs in the middle of the night to try to cover it up. What have I done wrong?
You haven't done anything wrong. It's me.
Oh, sweetie, can we sit down and talk about this?
Shall I vacate?
Stay, we may need a referee. I understand you feel bad about failing science, but why couldn't you tell me? Hey, what did you think I was going to do to you?
It's not just science.
There's more? Stay, I might need you. What else?
I didn't make the baseball team.
For that, I ate cake. So what? You didn't make it last year either. It didn't turn you into a hardened criminal.
You don't understand.
Try me.
I'm no good at anything. I'm no good at sports. I'm no good at school. I'm no good at anything.
Sweetie, you are good at the most important thing there is.
What?
Being you.
It's just words.
It's not just words. You are a wonderful kid.
As a disinterested party, may I say something?
What?
Your mother's right.
You two have to think that because you're related to me. The rest of the world knows the truth. I'm a big nothing.
Oh, honey.
Listen, there isn't a person in this world that hasn't felt that way about themselves at one time or another. Hey, even me.
And especially me, and we all know how wonderful I am, right? Right?
Right.
I bet you even Franklin Delano Roosevelt thought he was a dud as a kid.
Who's that?
She meant Pete Rose.
The point is, you're 12 years old. You've got lots of time to find out something special about yourself. Believe me, one of these days, you are going to discover something so wonderful about yourself that it's going to make you so proud to be you. As proud as I am to be your mother.
Do you promise?
Oh, I promise.
There it is. The parent's biggest mistake. One big hug and a kiss. You think you've solved the whole problem.
What was wrong?
Well, the part about my special talent? Behind that hug, I was scared to death.
Of what?
What would happen if my special talent never arrived? If I was ordinary for the rest of my life?
Hi, Mom. I'm home from work. Mom, it's me. I'm home.
How did that get there?
I put it there.
Oh, Flip! I didn't know you were here.
That's Chip.
Right, sorry. How was your day?
Fine. I added up 40 columns of figures, then filled out lots of forms in triplicate.
That's nice.
And then there was a great special at the coffee shop for lunch.
Allie, you forgot to put on the TV.
Sorry.
Hi, Kate, I'm home.
Amazon, I don't want to miss her.
Sorry.
Hi, Kate, I'm home.
What did you say?
I didn't say anything.
It was me, I'm home.
Oh, hi, Skip. I didn't see you there.
That's Chip.
Jenny called. Guess what?
What?
She won the Pulitzer Prize again.
Oh, you're kidding. That's her third one.
Yeah, and Emma's won 4 Emmys. Boy, we have a lot of reasons to be proud of them.
You bet.
I'm proud of them, too.
What'd you say?
I didn't say anything.
It was me. I said I was proud of them, too.
Oh, thanks, Pip.
I wish I could do something to make you guys proud of me.
Oh, we're proud of you, Rip.
You are? What?
No one makes a neater bed than you do.
I was just gonna say that about the beds, honest.
I tell all my friends about your hospital corners.
You do?
Sure we do. And what about the way you dry dishes?
I was just about to mention the dishes.
Oh, really, when you're done, there's not a spot on a plate or a glass.
Well, I do try my best.
I always say, no one is neater than Kip.
Then what happened?
I went to my room. All I could think about was being ordinary and boring. The kind of person you wouldn't even notice was there.
Chip,
Yeah.
can I come in?
Okay.
I'm just doing a bed check. How do you feel?
I'm okay.
You don't look okay. Feel pretty bad, huh?
Yeah.
That's because you did something that was wrong. Nice people feel badly when they do something wrong. But don't worry about it. Your mom understands. She's going to forgive you.
It's not that.
What is it?
What if my special talent never comes? What if I'm like this forever?
Like what?
You know, ordinary, nothing.
Wait a minute. Ordinary and nothing are two entirely different things.
No, they're not.
Move over, pal.
Why?
Because I want to talk to you and I want to be comfortable. Did you ever hear of Jimmy Stewart or Gary Cooper?
No, who are they?
They were movie stars a long time ago.
When you were a kid, right?
Well, more like when my dad was a kid. They were like the biggest things going at the time. You know why?
Why?
Because of the parts they played. Mr. Deeds, Mr. Smith, John Doe, bunch of ordinary guys.
If they played ordinary guys, why did everybody like them so much?
Well, because in those days there was this thing called the dignity of the average guy. You didn't have to be smart or rich or handsome. You just had to be special.
If you were average, how could you be special?
Well, it's because of the kind of man you were. Loyal, decent, honest, caring. You couldn't bribe Mr. Average Guy. You could never get him to do rotten things. He was above all that. You know, I think we've lost our belief in the dignity of the average guy. Today, our heroes aren't average at all. And we like them for some pretty weird reasons.
Like what?
I don't know, like how much money they make, or how hard they can hit a ball, or how many times they can get their faces on TV. Sometimes I wonder, whatever happened to the average guy? Why aren't we proud of him anymore?
Why aren't we?
Beats me. Especially because it takes a lot of talent to be a great average guy. That's the special talent your mom was talking about, you know.
It was?
Yeah. What did you think she meant?
Like being famous or something.
Come on, who's famous around this house? We're all just a bunch of average guys. And the next time that something goes wrong, like, I don't know, failing science or something, you don't have to cover it up. Because we all know that all it is failing science, nothing more. Get it?
Got it.
Good. Maybe now you can get some sleep.
Good night, Kate.
Hey, Jim.
I thought about what Kate said for a long time. The more I thought about it, the more sense it made. And to this day, if I do something that doesn't turn out great, it doesn't bother me. Because I know I gave it my best shot. And that's good enough. You don't have to be great to be great. Get it?
Got it.
Good.
Okay, guys, you gotta go now.
Okay, we're ready. I'd ask you to be gentle with this old place, but I guess you can't be gentle and tear down a building, can you?
Afraid not, no.
Thanks for the time.
No problem.
Let's go home, son.
Okay, Dad.
How are we doing?
I'm no accountant, but I'd say we need an accountant.
We're gonna save a lot of money doing our own taxes. Trust me. Here.
You expect me to trust a woman who keeps her business receipts in a shoebox? Kate, this receipt is for shoes.
I needed a comfortable pair for catering.
Black pumps with stiletto heels?
They're very comfortable.
Embezzling from the company to pad your wardrobe, aren't you ashamed? Hello? Yeah, this is Allie. Oh, for heaven's sake!
Who?
Well, fine, how are you?
You who?
Yeah, I do happen to be free this evening. 7? Yeah, it's fine. Well, I'd love to. Great. Bye.
Free to do what? Where? With whom?
Have dinner with Bob Barsky.
The Stretcher's back?
The Stretcher?
Well, that's just his nickname. He played football for the Jets and got hurt a lot.
Is this the guy that you went to Boston with when I was out of town?
Right.
The guy that you were really crazy about?
Right.
The guy that never called?
Right.
And you were too much of a wimp to call him.
I couldn't just call him.
You went across a state line with him, Allie. Why couldn't you call him?
We didn't violate the Mann Act. We just had one incredibly romantic, very pleasant weekend.
Wait till I tell Eddie the Stretcher's back.
I don't know which one of you is more excited about this date.
Me! It's just a little tear on the seam. What's taking so long?
I'll get it.
Kate?
I'm almost finished, almost finished.
Hey, Stretcher, long time no see.
Hey, Chip, how's the arm?
Still second string, but I'm working on it.
Hi, Allie. My, but you've grown. Hi, Jenny.
Hi.
Hi, Bob. This is Kate.
Oh, hi. Oh, uh-oh.
Does this mean you'll be joining us for dinner?
Good.
Well, it's really great to see you guys.
So then how come you've waited so long to call?
I'll just get my coat.
I didn't call because I was in Boston and your mother was in New York.
Were in Boston?
Yeah, you're talking to the new sports announcer for WNEW.
So you're in New York now?
Living in New York? That's wonderful. I mean, congratulations.
Thank you.
Oh, when did this happen?
About a month ago.
Oh, so you've been here a month.
You wanna go?
Yeah.
Hey, guys, I got an idea. Instead of going out, why don't you eat here with us?
There's not enough, Chip.
Next time, old buddy. Nice to meet you, Kate.
You two, have fun.
All right.
Bye. Pretty cute, huh?
Cute? The man is an aftershave commercial.
Come on. You'll love it.
I'll hate it.
That's what I said when you asked me to try your eel.
Actually, you said eel is too slimy to be a food.
But then I tasted it, and now I love it.
Yeah, well, I've tasted football. I hate it.
Oh, come on, Allie, picture this. So you and I are in the booth, huh? The Giants, the Redskins, they're on the field. There's tension in the air.
Can Kate and Chip come too?
Sure. Does that mean you're coming?
Yes, but it doesn't mean I'll like it. You want some coffee?
Oh, no, thanks. I have breakfast with 250 pounds of a linebacker.
Ooh, what does he eat for breakfast?
Anything he
wants. Thank you for dinner.
And thanks for the walk.
Thanks for calling.
And thanks for not asking me why it took so long to call.
Oh, it's none of my business. Why did it?
I'd rather not say.
You wouldn't have brought it up if you didn't want to say.
Yeah, I guess you're right, huh? Not very good at hiding things.
Yeah, you don't have to say if you don't want to.
Look, the reason I didn't call, after you left Boston, I met someone else.
Oh,
And her name's Nancy. She's a very nice person.
I'm glad that she's a nice person. When'd you stop seeing her?
I didn't.
Why'd you ask me out to dinner?
Because I have fun with you. And since I'm moving back to New York, I wanted to see you again. Hey, come on, Nancy and I aren't serious. We're just dating. You know, like you and I are dating. At least I hope we're dating.
I see. So, the three of us are dating.
Is that a problem?
No, it might get a little crowded around the dinner table, but...
Are you by any chance the kind of person who gets sarcastic when they're angry?
No, I'm thrilled you're seeing other women. I'm sorry, it's just that I think that people should date only one person at a time.
That's not dating, that's marriage.
No, marriage is when you move in with someone and start arguing about money.
Well, you've kind of thrown me for a loop here. I just assumed that you were seeing other people too.
It sounds old-fashioned, but I believe in one man, one woman.
Well, I do too, eventually, but, you know, I also think that you have to start out slow, let things develop. I have a lot of fun with you, Allie.
As much fun as you have with Nancy? I'm sorry. See why I don't think this will work.
You at least think about it.
I'm afraid I won't be able to think about anything else.
All right, I'll call.
I'll answer.
Good night.
Night. Damn!
I wasn't eavesdropping, I swear. I was just, coming down for a midnight snack.
It's just as well it saves me from having to wake you up. How much did you hear?
Everything after Nancy.
What do you think?
I think Bob is right.
Oh, go back to bed.
It's normal to date more than one person.
Yeah, I suppose you're right. My husband had a girlfriend. Why should my boyfriend?
Allie, that's another thing that Bob is right about. Stop being sarcastic and listen for just 1 minute. She is not his girlfriend. They are just dating. He is not your boyfriend. You are just dating. Everything is honest and above board. Pretend it's the 80s and don't expect to get pinned just because the boy buys you dinner and walks you home.
But if Nancy and I are both seeing Bob, that means we're competing.
Don't compete. Be yourself. And give it time.
Or I could save myself a lot of grief and just let it go.
I think Bob is a good guy.
So, you want to go to a football game on Sunday?
Sims is looking long for Bavaro in the end zone. He's got a touchdown, Giants. What a catch. Oh, wait a minute. There's a Giant down on the 10-yard line. Looks like the number 42.
Johnny, please go. And don't look back. Because if you do, you'll see me standing here, doubting everything I've said. Everything I know is true and decent. Please, Johnny, go.
Guess what?
I can't guess what. I'm late for lunch with Dennis.
I just ran into Mrs. Greenlee on the stairs. She gave me 2 tickets to Sunday matinee of Les Miserables. I'm calling Bob right now.
Oh, darn. If I hadn't been late, then she would have seen me and given me the tickets. Oh, well. C'est la vie. See ya.
Wait,
What?
you better run in your stocking.
Oh, why does this always happen when I'm late?
Nail polish?
Yes, I couldn't find another pair. This is definitely not my day.
You're wrong. Bob has to be in Boston this weekend.
I'm seeing Les Miserables?
You're seeing it. I'm living it. If he's in Boston, that means he's seeing Nancy.
You don't know that for sure.
You know, I look in the mirror and I see someone I never expected to see.
Anyone I know?
The other woman.
That is ridiculous.
I'm beginning to understand how Claire must have felt when she was seeing Charles when he was married to me.
You're actually beginning to feel sympathy for Claire?
No, but I can understand how miserable she must have felt.
Why aren't you smiling?
Because I'm just as miserable.
Allie, hurry up. The curtain goes up in 30 minutes.
All set.
New dress?
Oh, new dress, new lipstick, new nails, new attitude.
Shopping therapy?
Beats sulking. Let's go and have a fantastic time without Bob.
Why are you being so adult about this?
Because I am an adult.
Well, that never stopped you before. Any calls?
None. Especially from Boston.
Whatever happened to I'm not going to sulk?
I couldn't help it. The longer I sat there, the more miserable I became.
You know, you're the only person I know who could go to a sad play and have the entire cast looking out into the audience sympathetically at you.
Why not? They're just pretending to be sad.
You don't know that Bob is with Nancy.
I can't stand it any longer. I have to know.
Allie, what are you doing?
Calling Bob.
In Boston? Are you nuts?
Yes.
Allie, do yourself a favor. Wait till he gets back. Do not call.
Why?
Because it'll look like you're checking up on him, and there are some things that you're better off not knowing. What happened?
A woman answered.
Oh, Allie.
A woman answered, and I hung up like some cheap bimbo in a B movie.
You panicked. It's understandable. But you still can't be sure that it was her.
It was her. She sounded nice, like somebody Bob would go out with. She sounded like me. What am I gonna do? Before I heard her, she was theoretical. Now she's real. Why did you let me call?
36, 24, 36, hike. Touchdown!
Okay, you two better behave or I'll have to separate you.
Oh, Mom.
Who is it?
It's Bob bearing baked beans from Boston.
Beans?
Oh, darn. I knew I should have gone with a chowder. Hey, Chip, have I got something for you?
To Chip, best wishes, Tony Eason. Wow, thanks.
Who's that?
That's only the cutest quarterback in the entire NFL. Let me see that.
Nice guy. I interviewed him this morning.
And you didn't bring me anything?
Oh, well, how could I have forgotten?
Oh, airplane nuts. How thoughtful. Thanks. Want to trade?
No way.
Can I get you some coffee or tea or beans?
No, thanks. I just came from the airport. I've got a cab waiting for me. Look, I just stopped by to apologize again for missing the play. How was it?
Sad.
Yeah?
Very. How was Boston?
All fun, but no tea party. Look, if you're free tomorrow night, I'd like to make it up to you.
Theater's closed on Monday.
Oh, but stadiums don't. Giants and the 49ers. What do you say?
Isn't the season over yet?
Go for it, Mom.
I'll throw in dinner.
Well, great. I'd like that.
Great. You want me to pick you up, or will you meet me at the studio?
Oh, Kate and I have to cater a party, so I'll meet you.
Great. Bye, guys.
Hey, Bob, wait up. Who are you interviewing next week?
Okay, what's going on here?
What do you mean?
No pouting? No hinting? No unnecessary roughness? I thought when he walked in here, I was going to see dishes really fly.
No. We other women have to keep our emotions to ourselves, keep our mouths shut. That's what makes us other women. How's it going?
Nothing serious, just a little flesh wound.
Kate, we have 30 shish kebabs to deliver by 7.
I'm sorry, but I just thought that blood all over the food was a little unprofessional.
Okay, I'll do the kebabs. You stuff the grape leaves.
Stuff them with what?
Preferably none of your vital organs.
Who are you calling?
Bob, to tell him I'll be late. Sorry, wrong number. Oh, my God.
What?
It was her.
Which her?
The same her. She's in New York.
Yeah, Bob's having dinner with you.
Dinner with me, lunch with her, God knows who he had for breakfast. The man is a slug.
Allie, I'm sure there is a perfectly reasonable explanation for this.
There better be.
Well, after a drive of 11 of the most unbelievable plays I've ever seen, San Francisco has the ball on the Giants' 35, and there's a timeout on the field. This has been an incredible game. And this is WNEW, where it's a good time for a great beer.
And we're out. Why don't you take 5, Eddie?
Hi, have a seat. We just went to commercial.
This is a great game.
Yeah, Bob, I didn't come here to watch football.
Oh, sorry, no fireworks till halftime.
Wouldn't be so sure. I called your apartment and a woman answered.
Oh, what did she say?
Hello?
What did you say?
Nothing. I was saving the goodbye for you. Was it Nancy?
Yeah.
Bye.
Oh, no, Allie, don't go.
3, 2,
go near that dial because we're back with Giants football at the Meadowlands, where it's 3rd and 6 for the San Francisco 49ers. I'm not a sleaze.
Slug.
Whatever, let me explain. Okay, Montana drops back. Oh, he is hit by Taylor. Fumble, there's a scramble for the ball, and there's a flag down on the field. The referees are conferring. Look, Nancy was in town on some business. She had some time in between appointments, so I gave the doorman the keys, huh? Okay, it's a holding on the offense. The Giants decline. It'll be their ball on their own 40. There's the snap. Sims hands off to Morris. Oh, he is hit by Ronnie Lott in a safety blitz. What a hit. Morris is down.
Is he hurt?
I can't tell really, but it sounds, folks, and feels like probably he had the wind knocked out of him. Look, I've known all along that I've been seeing other women.
Other women?
Boy, is he hurt.
I thought it was just Nancy. Is it something they put in the Gatorade?
Boy, is he hurt. Look, can we talk about this at dinner?
No, I am afraid this is the 2-minute warning.
Meaning? He's still hurt.
Meaning I don't want to be a team player anymore. It's either one-on-one or nothing.
Morris is slow to get up. He looks really shaken. Boy, was he hurt. I know just how he feels. Look, is this an ultimatum?
Yes, even though it means I might lose you.
I don't know what to say.
Yes, that says it all.
Oh, wait. Sims is changing the play at the line of scrimmage. He's gone back for a pass. Look, Allie, I don't want to lose you.
Or make a commitment.
This isn't Monday Night Football. It's the young and the restless.
Whoa. What? Somebody's spiking the ball in the end zone. He must have scored a touchdown. Well, this crowd is going wild. That must have been some play. Wish I had seen it.
Good luck to you and Nancy.
The point after is good. It's Giants 34, San Francisco 23.
Allie,
Yeah.
how long are you going to be in there?
Till I've washed that man right out of my hair.
Allie, you've been in there for 40 minutes. You could have washed out half of Brooklyn by now.
You know, it's a good thing that Bob and I broke up. I mean, we have nothing in common. He loves football. I hate it. He wants to sow wild oats. I want to make oatmeal. I love museums. They put him to sleep.
There's an NFL museum in Ohio that I kind of like.
What are you doing here? Where's Kate?
Kate left.
Allie, can we talk privately?
Bob, I'm in the shower.
You can't get much more private than that. Who uses Chanel?
I do. Now go away.
Will you walk me to the door?
No. Go away.
Allie, you have to listen to me.
Why?
Well, right now you don't have any choice. Look, I've been thinking about what you said in the booth tonight.
And?
Well, look, I can't predict the future, and I'm not making any promises, and I don't even know if I want to settle down. Do you know what I'm trying to say here?
I'm not sure. So far, it's been only disclaimers.
Well, you don't make this easy on a guy, do you? Look, I think that you and I have something special together. I don't want to lose that. Who plucks their eyebrows?
Emma, I think we could have something special, too. I just can't adjust my feelings to suit your lifestyle.
Well, you want me to adjust my lifestyle to suit your feelings?
Only if they're your feelings, too.
Well, they are. I mean, well, you know.
Bob, I meant what I said. I can't see you if you're seeing other people.
I know.
So?
Look, I had a long talk with Nancy. It's over.
You mean that?
Who uses wrinkle cream?
Emma, you mean that?
Yeah, I mean that.
So, are we going steady?
Does this mean I can scrub your back?
No, but you can go downstairs and make some sandwiches.
Sophocles' Antigone, the symbol of absolute power at the state is vested with the ultimate authority, whereas in Henri's Antigone, the state must...
Would you please slow down?
Whereas in Henri's Antigone, the...
Would you speed up?
Just how fast would you like me to read it, Your Highness?
Like a normal person who isn't on fire.
You can't read this junk like a normal person.
This junk is a dissertation written by a kid who was rich enough to pay us to type it for him. Try 45 RPM.
Allie, we're just getting on each other's nerves. Let's just dump Antigone and go to the movies.
Kate?
Remember the old days when we worked for other people? We used to call in sick and go to the movies.
In the old days, when we called in sick, people paid us. Read.
You're no fun.
Whereas in Henri's Antigone, the state must...
Answer to a higher authority.
Saved by the bell.
Hi.
Hi yourself.
Don't we look pretty today?
Well, you do. Do I?
Oh, yeah.
I'm here, too.
And looking very pretty.
Thank you.
Hey, what are you doing?
Working.
Oh.
That's how I feel.
Why,
Well, I'm not. I called in sick.
See? Some people still know how to live.
And I was hoping that I could talk you into going to a movie with me.
Oh, we have to work.
I'll work tonight.
Well, would you mind?
Why would I mind?
I'll get my coat.
Thanks for the loan.
Sure. I'm ready.
Oh, see you.
Bye.
You sure you don't mind?
Why would I mind? Why would I mind that when I ask her to go to the movies, I'm like the devil's temptation? But when he asks her to go to the movies, she breaks her ankles to get her coat. Why would I mind? Of course I don't mind. Of course I don't mind that they did not invite me to go with them. Of course I do not mind. The hell with it. I'm just going to go to the movies, too. Condemnation of the Nazi invasion of France.
Nazi invasion of France.
Time out.
Oh, God, it's after 9. Hurry up.
Who was it that went to the movies this afternoon instead of doing the work?
Both of us.
I only went because you went.
All right, all right.
And the truth is, my feelings are hurt.
From what?
Because you went with Bob to the movies when you wouldn't go with me to the movies.
Why didn't you say so then?
Because I didn't want to look petty in front of Bob.
But you don't mind looking petty in front of me.
I live with you. I can look any damn way I please.
Thank you for that consideration and respect. Read.
Whether or not the occupying forces understood Henri's real intention behind the new tragedy of Antigone, one can only guess.
Would you please slow down?
You want me to type it?
No!
Why not?
Because by the time you finish hunting and pecking, this guy will be a full professor and I'll be 10 years dead.
Hi.
Hi.
You guys finished? I'd like to borrow your partner again.
What for?
A hot fudge sundae or espresso, your choice.
Ooh, I'd love a hot fudge sundae.
Why didn't you go get one?
Because I'm working.
Oh, that never stopped you before.
Well, it's stopping me now.
Don't do me any favors. I'd really like a hot fudge sundae. In fact, I think I'll just go get one right now.
Boy, when she wants a sundae, she wants a sundae.
It's not a sundae she wants. It's my head on a platter.
What's going on here?
I don't know. Lately, Kate has been such a pill. The other day I was doing laundry. Her laundry, too, I might add, because let's face it, I'm a saint. And I got really tired, so I went over to the TV where Kate was watching some mindless show about mountain goats, and I happened to mention that my favorite opera was on live from Lincoln Center, and she practically bit my head off.
Anything I can do?
As a matter of fact, how slowly can you dictate?
Very slowly.
Then she accused me of interfering between her and Jenny, but she's the one that asked for my advice. I don't know what's gotten into Allie.
Wow.
Listen to this. The other day, I'm sitting there, I'm watching TV, okay? She walks over, she sits down, she says, hey, I don't want to watch this. I said, hey, I'm watching a program here, okay?
Wow.
Wow is right.
And in conclusion, I add the title Antigone to those great works of social consciousness, Uncle Tom's Cabin and War and Peace. Done.
War and peace. That was the war. Now comes the peace. I spoke too soon.
I thought you two were going out.
We couldn't agree on a sundae or espresso.
Oh, really? You find that amusing?
That you couldn't agree with somebody on something? Amusing. Not surprising.
You're starting again.
I can't help it. I'm still mad.
Guys.
There's the laundry.
Again with the laundry.
We're 4 people. We wear a lot of clothes. One of us sweats a lot.
How are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
Not so fine.
I noticed. You want a sandwich?
No, thank you. Don't worry, I'm not going to say anything against your girlfriend in front of you. I wouldn't put you in that position.
Thank you.
Even though I could say a lot, believe me.
I believe you.
I'm not going to mention the word fractious or testy or call a spade and use the word belligerent.
I appreciate that. You sure you don't want a sandwich?
No, thank you. I'll just suffer in silence.
Whatever.
She's always at me. Everything I do is wrong. Do you know what she said to me the other day? She said that she thought that the English Lit class was interesting, but that she thought that freshman chem lab was a drag.
Emma said that?
Yeah.
How did she say it? Belligerently, fractiously, testily.
You were eavesdropping.
Damn straight.
Low, lower, lowest. Songs are all man.
Ladies, if I could get a word in edgewise.
Depends on the word. How about
Petty. How about testy, fractious, belligerent, troublemaking eavesdropper?
All right, you two. Sit down.
Bob.
Sit. I have been listening to 2 of you complain about each other for the last hour.
Oh, really? I've only been talking for 5 minutes. That means the last 55 are on you.
You know what's going on here?
what?
You 2 are getting on each other's nerves.
Thank you, Sigmund.
And you know why?
Why?
Because you spend 24 hours a day with each other. You work together, you live together, you raise your kids together, you sleep together.
Wait a minute. I draw the line there.
In separate rooms, but still together. You know what you are.
Sick of each other?
Married. And you know what married people do when they get on each other's nerves? They go to a marriage counselor.
Please.
No, I'm serious. See, I had these 2 friends, quarterback and a wide receiver. They were getting along so badly that they put their team in a slump. Well, the coach asked them to go to a marriage counselor, and they did. Well, the next year, their team made the playoffs. And you know what else happened?
What?
They got married.
Well, if I ever decide to turn gay, I'm going to marry a lady doctor.
No, to women. But they attributed the success of their marriage to what they learned at the marriage counselor. So what do you say, huh? Want to give it a shot?
I don't want to sound belligerent towards your idea, but personally, I think it's pond scum.
I, on the other hand, am open-minded enough to consider it. There, I considered it. No!
Allie?
No!
Kate?
No!
Well, what do you think, Bob? Well, I think it's a great idea. Well, thank you. You're welcome.
Something wrong?
No,
Nothing.
Then why isn't anybody talking?
there's nothing to say.
Then why isn't
Chip, cool it. Great pot roast, Mom.
Yeah, right, Kate?
Yeah, great.
If you mean it, thank you.
Why wouldn't I mean it? I've always said that you're a great cook.
Lately, you haven't said anything nice.
Well, it's hard to say something nice when someone's always yelling at you. Could you pass me some more of those great mashed potatoes?
Thank you again.
Now you say something nice to Kate, Mom.
She doesn't have to.
I don't mind. When my mother called, it was very nice of you to talk to her so I didn't have to. Thank you.
You're always very nice to my mother.
Why are we fighting?
I don't know.
Let's just stop, okay?
Yes. The next time that you yell at me, I'm just going to ignore it like it didn't happen.
And the next time you snipe at me, I'll take it as a joke, which I'm sure it was intended.
But I don't snipe.
All right, I snipe.
This is true.
Just add it to the list. Belligerent, testy, snipe.
Allie, you're starting again.
Right. My fault again. Funny how it always works out that way.
All I said is that I don't snipe.
You do snipe. You're the Rambo of snipe.
You are the belle of belligerence. Here we are fighting again. I can't take any more of it. If anybody wants me, I'm going to be at the door, okay? You want to go to a marriage counselor?
Yes!
Well, living and working together the way you do, I'm not surprised that tensions are magnified. I'd be surprised if they weren't. Let me ask you a question. When one or the other of you says something that causes an upset or an hurt, do you let it pass, or do you say something about it?
No, I do. She doesn't.
You do, I don't what?
Well, I let it pass. You always say something about it.
I do not. I let it pass just as much as you do.
Okay, so what you're saying is that you both let it pass.
Right.
Don't do that. If you let something pass, then the next thing that irritates you seems worse than it really is. It snowballs.
Well, I don't let it pass that much.
I try not to let it pass.
Can you think of a recent fight in which you became angry before the fight even began?
The other day, we had a disagreement about the refrigerator.
That was a fight.
You thought I disagreed.
At the top of your lungs.
If I may continue. Before whatever it was happened, I was already feeling put down.
By what?
By her.
Now I'm a her.
Catherine Elizabeth Ann said something that made me feel bad.
What did I say?
About being rigid. I didn't say anything at the time, but really hurt my feelings.
I didn't say you were rigid.
You implied it.
But I didn't say it.
Ladies, look, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cause a confrontation. I'll tell you what. There is a technique that we sometimes use to get a fuller picture of what's going on. I think that's probably the safest way to start. I want each of you to take a pad. And whenever the other one does anything whatsoever that makes you feel angry or put down, you just write it down. Okay?
Okay with me.
And me.
You wouldn't happen to have a gross of pens lying around, would you?
And she says she doesn't snipe. Okay. Who forgot to wrap the meatloaf?
Sorry. I said I was sorry. Allie, hurry up. You said that 5 minutes ago.
And if you don't leave me alone, I'll say it 5 minutes from now.
You hear that?
What?
It's the sound of a pen scratching on paper. Allie, the only reason I bought the sweater is because you said you did not want it.
I didn't say I didn't want it. I said I wasn't sure.
Then you said you didn't want it.
I said I wasn't sure.
Allie, where's the shampoo?
We're out.
But I thought I told you to put it on the list.
Why did you make the a list. Why do I always have to?
What's the big deal? You said you were making a list.
No big deal. My hair's clean.
Thanks for nothing.
You're starting again.
I'm starting? I'm starting?
That's what I said. You're starting.
That's it. That's it. If you guys want me, I will be at the dorm.
Gee, some people.
Mom, can we talk?
About what?
The Third World War?
Seriously.
I am serious. That's what it feels like around here.
I know, I'm sorry. Kate and I just aren't getting along. It's this living together and working together.
But it never used to be like that.
I know, I'm sorry. Kate's edgy, and I don't know why.
I have a theory.
She told me I agree with her, the part I understood.
What is it?
Well, remember before Emma went to Columbia when I thought she was going to UCLA? Remember how often we used to fight?
Uh-huh.
Remember you and Kate sat us down and explained to us that the reason we were fighting all the time is because we were afraid to leave each other and thought it would be easier if we didn't like each other, so we pretended not to?
That's the part I didn't understand.
Uh-huh.
But it was a lie, and the more we fought, the more we proved how much we really wanted to stay together.
Uh-huh.
That's what I think's going on between you and Kate.
But, Kate and I aren't separated.
But you might.
Because of all this fighting?
No, I mean if you marry Bob.
Marry Bob? Whatever gave you that idea?
Seeing you two together.
We sports fans pray for it a lot.
The point is Bob so different from UCLA?
So what you're saying is that you think that Kate is suffering from separation anxiety.
What's that?
The part you didn't understand.
Yeah.
Smart. Very smart. Finish the burgers. I'm gonna be at the dorm.
If you're so smart, how come I'm winning?
Because you have 11 cards.
Then, she called me insensitive. I ask you, am I insensitive?
Yes, Mom.
What?
I mean, no, Mom. No, whatever you say.
Thank you. Then, says here, I was downstairs making coffee. She starts in on me about, I don't know, $115. I said, that is way too much. I'm not going to buy it.
May I come in?
Sure, hi.
Hi, Emma. Kate, can we go somewhere and talk?
Oh, you guys can use my room.
I don't want to put you out.
No problem at all.
Thanks. Hello.
Hello.
So, visiting your daughter?
Not really. I was really just looking for a friend to talk to.
I'm your friend.
Well, it hasn't felt like that very much lately.
I know. Well, you haven't felt like my friend lately either.
I know.
Living together and working together is hard.
Uh-huh.
Jenny thinks there's something else.
What?
She thinks that the reason we're fighting is not because we're spending too much time together, but we're afraid we won't be spending that much time together any longer.
Yeah?
Yeah. Maybe we're bickering like the girls did because they were afraid of separating.
Yeah?
Yeah.
We're not separating.
We might.
Oh, you mean if you and Bob?
It is Bob.
I didn't say it was Bob.
Oh.
But I didn't say it wasn't.
Gotcha.
Brian.
Bye, Mrs. Lowell.
Is it Bob or isn't it?
I don't know. You did go to the movies with Bob when you wouldn't go with me.
You went to the movies with Ted. Didn't make me crazy.
That was different.
Why?
Because if I married Ted, you'd still have Jenny and Chip. But if you marry Bob, I won't have anyone.
What about Emma?
She's busy getting covered with goop.
I'm not gonna marry Bob.
Yet.
Maybe never. Who knows? You think I like the idea of not living with you any more than you like the idea of not living with me?
You still have Bob.
Wait a minute, Mom said we were ordering in. Yeah, but that was before I said I wanted to come to the museum.
Ah, so the menu got changed and I got elected to take you. Our mother is a sneak.
Why?
Never mind. Just one of those little things I'll file in the museum of my mind for when I'm a mother.
Oh, look, there's a bus. Come on. Jenny, what do you think would happen if everyone in China jumped up and down at the same time?
I don't know, but I doubt that's going to be on your final.
Quick! Give me Florence Nightingale.
Who's Florence Nightingale?
Come on, Mom, stretch.
If I stretch, I'll break.
Health, Ellie, health.
Pain, Kate, pain. Hello? Oh, hi, Ed. How are you?
Hi, Grandpa.
Oh, thank God, a doctor.
Here, I'll let you talk to her.
Oh, what's left of me? Hi, Dad. Kate made me go jogging. Yell at her, will you? He says, lay off my little girl.
Did not.
All right. He said, good for you. It's a conspiracy. What's up? Kidney stones, you're kidding. Phyllis Kincaid? The Phyllis Kincaid?
Who's Phyllis Kincaid?
Who's Florence Nightingale?
Well, yeah, I'll call her. What's her number?
What's happening?
Shh. Okay, Dad. Yeah, I'll call you back later. Thanks. You will never guess what just happened.
Let's see, Phyllis Kincaid has kidney stones. That much I got. What's it got to do with us?
My father operated on her mother-in-law. And in appreciation, Phyllis Kincaid wants to hire us to cater her 25th wedding anniversary.
That's nice.
You don't know who she is, do you?
No.
Neither do I. Phyllis Kincaid is just one of the most prominent women. Don't you know anything?
Well, I mean, I know some prominent women. Margaret Thatcher, Raisa Gorbachev, Joan of Arc. Of course, she's dead.
Corazon Aquino.
I bet Florence Nightingale's right up there.
Phyllis Kincaid is one of society's most important doyens. Being asked to cater one of her parties is like being asked to the White House.
Your mother still has a lot of Connecticut in her.
Oh, the menu. What am I going to serve?
Well, if it's anything like the White House, serve subpoenas. Wow.
Yeah.
If that were made out of marble, it would be in a museum.
She had the olives?
Yeah, they were out of super colossal, so I got giant.
Couldn't you go to another store?
What's the difference? You think people are going to measure them before they eat them?
The olives are the first tier. They have to be the right size to balance the seafood so as not to interfere with the visual harmony.
Allie, my feet are killing me. Please don't get crazy on me.
Phyllis Kincaid is used to the best.
Phyllis Kincaid is a person. She's not God. She still goes to the bathroom.
Yeah, but her bathroom is on Park Avenue and has seen the likes of Jackie Onassis.
Yeah? Which parts has it seen?
Go get the super colossal.
Oh, come on, make do.
If you don't get the larger olives, then the impression I am trying to make will not work, and a door to a new career will be closed in our face.
Easy come, easy go.
If Phyllis Kincaid likes a caterer, every woman on Park and Fifth beats a path to their door. There's the door. Beat it.
Jeez.
Come on in. The kitchen's through there.
Thanks. Food's not good enough.
Forget about the food. We're not good enough.
Oh, my God.
That's not a photograph of a Van Gogh, is it?
Keep watch. I touched him. Go, I can die happy.
My turn.
Oh, look at the lines. Look at the color.
Look at the signature.
Goldstein, 1956.
Still gonna die happy?
I'll just be nauseous happy. Let's set up.
Mrs. Lowell, Mrs. McCardle?
Yes.
I'm Phyllis Kincaid. How do you do? Oh, I see you are going to spoil us.
It has a sauce. I pour it on the top and it slides down the sides.
Wonderful. Now, if you need anything, the butler is in the pantry, the silverware is in the sideboard, and the serving dishes are in the kitchen.
I'm sorry. It's just that I have never seen a dime in that color.
Oh, well, you never will. It's a blue topaz.
Ah, rare blue topaz.
No, an ordinary blue topaz. It's my engagement ring. Charlie couldn't afford a diamond.
Oh, well, things certainly have changed, haven't they?
Yes, Charlie is a wonderful businessman, but So are you two, I hear.
Oh, we're just getting started.
We appreciate the booking.
Your father took out my mother-in-law's kidney stones, saved us all a lot of pain.
Ah, there you are.
Charlie, come meet our caterers. Who is Kate and who's Allie?
I'm Kate, this is Allie.
Well, hello, I'm Charlie, and I don't know how to tie this.
Oh, I'll do it.
Wow, do we eat that? Or does it go on a pedestal?
It has a sauce. I pour it on the top and it slides down the sides.
Those are super colossal olives.
Oh, great, great.
There we go.
Oh, thank you, dear. Well, how do I look? Not bad for a 50-year-old, huh?
Oh, considering you're 56, I think you look wonderful.
The woman is incapable of keeping a secret. See you two later.
Isn't that something? She's got mother-in-law problems, just like everybody else.
Yeah, and he lies about his age. They're cute.
Oh, I knew they'd be nice. You know, just because people have money doesn't mean that they're not down to earth.
Right. And I'm just so glad that nice people own Miss Goldstein.
Okay, the rice is ricing, the vegetables are steaming. I'm just gonna pop these quiche in the oven. Why don't you put those cucumbers on the tray out there and start in the middle and make one continuous circle around, and please try to overlap the slices evenly.
You want the circles to go clockwise or counterclockwise?
Good question. Oh, I'm sorry I asked. Counterclockwise.
You're sure? You don't want anybody throwing up from bad design.
I want the avocados to go clockwise.
Sarcasm is wasted on that woman.
Hi. Have you seen my wife?
No.
She must be downstairs.
You have a downstairs?
One downstairs, two upstairs.
So how many rooms have you got in this shack?
19.
You ever get lost?
Well, Phyllis is now. I need her to loosen my tie. How are you with ties?
Oh, at your service.
Oh, thank you. Which one are you, Kate or Allie?
Kate.
Kate. It suits you. I'm Charles.
Yes, I know.
Everything looks beautiful.
There you go.
Oh, thank you. Everything really does look beautiful. Everything.
Thank you.
See you.
Yeah.
I know. The cucumbers really should go clockwise. So why don't you...
I think that Mr. Kincaid was just flirting with me.
What?
Yeah, boy, is he smooth. He hits and he doesn't even leave a mark.
What did he say?
Well, he said, everything looks beautiful.
Talk about your sleazy comments.
He didn't say it like the ordinary way, like everything looks beautiful. He said everything looks beautiful, intense.
Maybe he's a gourmet.
Maybe he's a creep.
Oh, come on. 10 minutes ago, you were just raving about how nice these people were. The guy just paid us a compliment.
I just had this feeling.
Yeah, and you have those cucumbers out there.
Yes, mein Führer. If we make a lot of money from this gig, what are you going to spend the money on?
New stove.
That's my alley. Will you think big?
Trip to Paris.
Good.
Buy a French stove.
Hopeless.
Oh, the butter is in the warming ovens. Put them in the ramekin.
Okay, when I get back, I'm going to tell you what I would spend the money on.
Hi. Is your partner around?
Oh, she's in the kitchen.
Ah. Do you know anything about tying ties?
A little.
This is too loose. You think you can tighten it?
Yeah?
Which one are you, Kate or Allie?
Allie.
Ah, Allie. It suits you. You're the cook.
Yeah.
I've always thought cooking is the most sensuous of all the art forms.
Really?
Mm-hmm. And a woman who's good in the kitchen is likely to be good in other rooms as well.
What other rooms?
Oh, the bedroom, for instance. You are very good in the kitchen, aren't you?
Oh, hi.
Thank you. I'll see you both later.
Bye. Are you okay?
I'll tell you when she returns.
What happened?
I think you were right about that guy.
So, what did he say about me?
Your name never came up.
What then?
You're not the only woman in the room, you know.
Oh, are you saying that he just tried to come on to you?
It has been known to happen. Not every man thinks of me as your shadow.
What did he say?
That, cooking is the most sensuous of the art forms.
Oh, come on, Allie. The man was just making conversation.
And that he bet I'd be good and bad?
What?
Well, he didn't actually say it, but he was hinting at it.
Allie.
You don't believe me, do you?
Yes, I do. I do. Anything you say.
How come when it was you, it was understandable, but when it's me, it's my imagination or a rerun of The Twilight Zone?
All right. He came on to you.
You're damn right he did, and a lot stronger than Everything Looks Beautiful.
It was the way that he said it. What are we doing? Why are we competing over who a sleazeball married man hit on?
You're right, he hit on both of us.
If you say so.
Only a lot harder on me than on you.
Right. After I turned him down.
Can I have an unbiased opinion? Shoot. Have you at any time, any place, seen anything more beautiful than my quiches?
Just once. A sunset over Bora Bora in 1968.
Really better than these quiches?
I just looked over the table. It is absolutely beautiful.
Wait until you see my quiches.
Oh, still hot. Isn't anyone going to say anything about my ring?
Oh, it had a baby.
Another blue topaz.
No, not this time. This is a blue diamond. Charles just gave it to me for our anniversary.
Isn't that wonderful?
Oh, he's wonderful. He really is the most wonderful husband that any woman in the world could ask for.
Right.
Yeah.
Are you two married?
Divorced.
I'm sorry.
Oh, it's not that bad.
Actually, it's pretty good.
Really? Well, I don't think I could deal with it.
You would be surprised. You do what you have to do.
Well, maybe at your age, but at mine, I think it's a different story. Now, what are we doing talking about divorce when the most wonderful man in the world just gave me this? Huh?
I don't know.
Me neither.
Huh? Party time. Oh, do you think this is too obvious a way for me to greet people?
Go for it.
Oh, she's so nice. Yeah. Or maybe he wasn't hitting on me.
Come to think of it, he was strictly business.
Maybe she's not in trouble. Do you believe a word I'm saying?
I do if you do.
I do.
I now pronounce us liars. Allie, if it were you, would you rather know or just remain an ostrich?
It was me, remember? And they are both named Charles. Think it's something to do with the name?
Oh, could be. You never hear of a guy named Henry cheating on his wife.
Henry VIII.
Where's the pate?
Oh, it's still in the fridge.
So?
You don't serve cold pate uptown.
Our guests are here. Do we have any hors d'oeuvres?
Oh, sure, right here.
Good.
The pate will be out in a minute. It's just warming up.
Oh, great, great. I was wondering, do you have a card in case I need a caterer in the future?
You know, we put one in with the menu when we sent it to your wife. In fact, I'm sure Allie put in about a gross of them.
Well, I would like one for myself.
Oh, I've got one here. Here you go.
Thank you. I do a lot of business lunches in my office.
That's great, because Allie is great at business lunches. Nothing dainty, everything butch.
Is this your home number?
It's the same. We work out of our apartment.
Oh, you live together.
Yeah, we're joined at the hip.
That presents some interesting possibilities.
I don't get it.
Don't you?
I'm trying not to, Mr. Kincaid.
Oh, Charlie. Good time, Charlie, to my friends, and I hope you'll be one of my friends.
Hey, why don't you serve these radishes to your guests? Allie will kill me for ruining the visual harmony, but what the hell?
You're very disarming when you're flustered.
Oh, it's one of my best qualities.
I'd like to know your other qualities. Maybe we could get together sometime.
I'll save you the trouble. I'm loyal, trustworthy, sloppy, and not interested.
Oh, well, can't blame a guy for trying.
You can't, can you? You know, Mr. Kincaid, you have a very nice wife out there who is nuts about you. Why don't you go out there and try to discover her good qualities and keep your hands off the kitchen help?
Well, I hadn't quite got my hands on the kitchen help.
It's not for a lack of trying. Why don't you just consider it 2 forward passes, none received, okay?
Kate?
Oh, I'm sorry, Allie, but I've had it with this guy. I came here to work, not get hit on.
Excuse me.
Oh, no.
Phyllis!
What happened?
Oh, what do you think happened?
3 hits and he didn't get to first base. Well, I did a sportscaster.
Well, you got something new to add to your menu. Tongue. Mine. I'm gonna go cut it out.
Oh, come on. You didn't know she was there.
Oh, that ought to make her feel better.
Well, maybe it will. Maybe it's better that she knows. I know
it was better if I knew.
Yeah, but you were in your early 30s.
Right. Excuse me. I would appreciate it if you would finish putting the food out and leave. Our staff will serve.
Well, we just have the dessert left.
I'll get your check.
Oh, Mrs. Kincaid.
Yes.
I just want to say how sorry I am.
She is, believe me, I know her.
Thank you.
I'd give anything if it hadn't happened.
That's very kind of you. If it helps, I do understand.
You do?
Yes. Charles is a very attractive man. You're divorced. And women are permitted to be more aggressive these days. Of course, I didn't think that extended to flirting with other women's husbands. But I suppose these are difficult times for knowing right from wrong. Excuse me. I'll be back later with your check.
Flirting with other women's husbands?
He must have told her that. Boy, he's an operator.
An operator, he's pond scum.
He's a genuine sleaze bucket.
King of the pig people, I am so mad.
Well, I'm relieved.
You should be. Why?
I don't care what that woman thinks of me. At least she still thinks that he's wonderful, and she can go back to being happy like she was before we got here and that crawling ooze attacked.
You're right. She has to live a lie with the sewer creature. She might as well not know it.
Yeah, maybe that human trash will get too old for this kind of thing and she'll never get hurt.
You know, you're a noble person for not exposing the worm excrement.
Oh, what the heck? She's got to live with that slime sucker.
Why don't we do dessert before I get too nauseous to look at it?
Tell me when.
Keep going. The rich drink more than we do.
Oh, yeah? Well, not tonight. When we get home, I'm going to tie one on for the sake of injured innocence.
You're entitled.
Your check.
Your dessert.
I'd like you to leave by the servants' entrance. No sense you running into my wife again.
Don't worry, Mr. Kincaid. I'm not going to blow your cover, even though there's a lot of things I'd like to tell your wife about you.
Let's not call names, shall we?
Oh, please, I got a beauty for you.
Which one? Pond scum, sleaze bucket, slime ball, sewer creature, crawling ooze, worm excrement, or my personal favorite, slime sucker.
Was that your favorite? I was leaning more towards sewer creature myself.
It might interest you, too, to know that I've
never done anything like this before. Does that interest you, Allie?
Excuse me, I was yawning. I didn't hear.
I was about to say that I love my wife.
We'll inform the media.
You wouldn't understand. You're women.
What's that supposed to mean?
It means that only a man could understand the needs of another man.
Which needs are those?
The needs to jump on every set of young bones that walks by?
The need to say that you're 50 instead of 56?
Yeah.
I've got news for you. All of us are growing old.
Yeah.
Only some of us are going to do it with a little more dignity and a little more grace.
Yeah. Amoebas mate with anything that swims by, not higher organisms.
Amoebas don't mate, they split.
Which is exactly what we should do. Let's go.
Well, I guess you've told me, haven't you?
Personally, I feel purged.
Good. Then there's nothing to stop you from leaving.
Well, you know what we ought to do right now?
What?
We ought to go out and buy something.
It's the American way.
Something self-indulgent.
Like a stove.
A stove is not self-indulgent.
Bake a chocolate cake in it.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you had left.
No, we were just going. Oh, Mrs. Kincaid.
Yes.
I just want to say that I don't know what made me behave like that. I've never come on to married men like that before.
Oh, that's not true. She's a slut. I ought to know. When she was a kid, she would steal everybody's boyfriend. In high school, she was worse.
Just a minute, please.
What's she writing?
Probably curses to me.
What, she's too much of a lady to say them out loud?
This is the name and number of the chairperson for the East Side League. They do a lot of catered affairs.
Why?
I'll call in the morning and I'll recommend you.
You will?
Why? You're very fine caterers. Everyone has been complimenting me on the hors d'oeuvres. And because.
Because why?
Just because. Now, if you will excuse me, I must go show off my ring.
Come on!
Did you hear something?
Must have left the TV on.
No, it's me, down here.
Oh, look. It's a tiny middle-aged woman.
Is that the one that wants to marry our son?
Yes, it's me.
Well, we need to know a little something about you.
Of course, what?
Are you a virgin?
I have 2 children.
You're divorced?
Yes.
Why? What's wrong with you?
Nothing, I swear.
Do you have a job?
Well, I have my own business.
Bob's last fiancée put herself through law school working as a model.
What last fiancé?
Is that your real hair color?
Almost.
What's the square root of 68?
I don't know, 8 something.
I don't think she's good enough.
No, definitely not good enough.
Not good enough. Not good enough. Not good enough.
Wait, please, give me a chance, please, please. What? Oh, I dreamt I met Bob's parents.
Oh, and they wanted to move in with you right after the wedding?
Worse, they hate me.
Allie, only his dream parents hate you. His real parents are gonna love you. Look at Charles's parents. They couldn't wait for you two to get married.
Yeah, that time it was my mother who didn't think I was good enough.
This time, we don't have time for your bad self-image. Come on, we gotta buy 200 favors, make 500 canopies, and pick up our costumes for the party tonight.
Why did we agree to cater a theme party the same week as my wedding?
To pay for the reception?
Maybe we should ask Bob to chip in. Sportscasters make more than caterers.
We could, but traditionally it is the bride who gets stuck with the bill.
Well, it didn't have to be so lavish.
If we hadn't taken this job, you would have been serving your guests ginger ale and you would have been cutting the wedding Twinkie.
Well, at least it gets me out of having to meet Bob's parents at the airport under the fluorescent lights, which add 5 years to your pay.
You keep forgetting.
You're terrific. You keep forgetting they're from Boston. You know, it's very hard to breathe with your nose like this. You don't get enough oxygen.
Maybe that's why the rich have blue blood.
What do you want for breakfast?
I don't know. What do the rich have for breakfast?
People like us.
Got everything, Fred?
I'm right behind you, Ginger.
What a great party.
What a fantastic job. I almost felt like a guest.
There were a lot of good-looking men there. None as handsome as you, however.
And that music. I love all those old songs. La 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 la. La 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 la.
Dip?
Only when I foxtrot. Heaven. I'm in heaven.
You're in heaven. You did not have to stand in these high heels for hours. You know, if Ginger hadn't leaned on Fred, she really would have tripped the light fantastic.
Ginger Rogers tripping is far more graceful than me dancing. Can't even waltz.
What are you going to do at your reception? The limbo?
Thought I'd let Bob drag me across the dance floor as best he could.
Waltzing's easy. Come on, I'll teach you.
Really?
Yeah. Shall we dance?
Shouldn't that be my line?
Oh, come on, I won't step on your lines if you don't step on my feet. I'll be the boy. Start with your left foot, forward, side together, back, side together. The way your smile beams.
The way you sing off key.
Oh, here we go. The way you haunt my dreams. No, no, they can't. Oh, yes, they can.
Bob.
And guess who else?
Hi, Al. Look, I'm sorry to drop in on you so late, but Mom and Dad really wanted to meet you. Mom, Dad, that's Allie in the tux, and the one in the blonde wig is her roommate, Kate.
Hello. Hi.
Oh, how are you?
Nice to meet you.
Pardon the costumes. We don't normally dress like this. Tell him, Bob.
Oh, no, of course not. They usually take turns being Fred.
We were hired to cater a theme party, and they asked us to come in costumes.
Well, you certainly get into your work.
No, Kate was teaching me to waltz so I can dance with Bob at the wedding. Have a seat. You want some coffee?
Oh, no, thank you. We didn't mean to intrude. I just couldn't wait to meet you.
Are Chip and Jenny around?
Yeah, sure. Chip, Jenny, come down here for a minute. They don't seem to be here.
Really? It's after 11.
She doesn't know where they are?
Well, yeah, sure. They're,
Out. Remember they had that thing?
they're at a thing.
Maybe that's them now. Hello? Hi, honey. It's Ted.
Hi, Ted. So, Bob tells me you're going to Europe.
Our boat sails right after the reception.
You're getting married and we're getting a honeymoon.
Mom and Dad didn't have a first honeymoon. They were too busy having me.
Bob, you must be so excited.
Bob, when you asked Ted to be your best man, did you ever run her up?
Ted's bagging me?
Oh, his sister wants him to be the godfather for the new baby, so he has to wait in Chicago till the christening.
Oh, buddy, you can't do this to me.
Darn, I wanted Ted to be here.
I wanted Ted to catch the bouquet. Ted's my boyfriend.
All right, we'll save you some wedding cake. Yeah, bye, pal. Can't argue with the Godfather. He made me an excuse I couldn't refuse. Hey, I got to get home and make some phone calls.
Do you have anybody in mind?
Lanny.
It was lovely meeting you, Allie. You too, Kate.
Thanks.
It was nice meeting you.
Bye-bye.
I hope you understand about the costumes.
Don't worry, Al. You look great. I mean, if you weren't going to be the bride, I'd ask you to be my best man. And you don't keep her up all night dancing.
2 bows and we're off. No encores, I promise.
Good. Good night.
Night. They hate me. Hey, come on, you guys! I want this furniture moved before the guests get here.
Okay, but I get time and a half if I even break a nail.
That's how you dress to move furniture? The wedding's tomorrow. This is a rehearsal.
I thought it was a dress rehearsal. Do you want me to change?
No. Chip can move the heavy stuff.
Oh, thanks a lot, Kate.
What are you dressed for?
Well, after this rehearsal, meeting with the band to go over some new songs.
But we're all going out to dinner with Bob's parents.
Mom, I can't. We've got to dance this week, and I just lost an organ.
Nothing vital, I hope.
Please.
I got it. Well, if you took the turnpike like I told you, if we're late, it's your father's fault.
First to arrive, Mother. You're always the first to arrive.
Hi, Nana. Hi, Grandpa. Hi, Grandpa.
Hello, children.
Hello, dear. You're looking well, Kate.
Thank you, Joan. Nice to see you too, Ed.
The traffic in the city is unbearable.
Hello, Dad.
Is the minister here yet?
It's a judge, not a minister.
Oh, yes. I believe that was your idea.
No, my idea was captain of a ship, but Allie wanted to be the only one wearing white.
Bob's parents will be here any minute.
Would you like us to entertain them while you run up and change?
Why, is there something wrong with what I have on?
No, it's just that Kate and Jenny look so nice.
I got it.
Chip, partner, how you doing? Mom and Dad, this is Allie's son, Chip, and her daughter, Jenny.
Hi.
Oh, hello,
Nice
son.
to finally meet you.
You too. Ed Adams, father of the bride. This is my wife, Joan.
Hello.
Bill and Eileen Barsky, pleased to meet you.
I hope we're not late.
No, not at all.
What a lovely dress, Kate.
Where's the priest?
Priest?
Oh, Judge, Dad.
Judge.
Having a judge was Kate's idea.
So, Bob, come up with the best man yet?
2 minutes after I left the house, I realized I got the best man right here. What do you say, Chip?
Me? Sure, Bob. What do I have to do?
Well, the judge asked for the ring. You give it to me.
Thanks a lot, Bob. I won't let you down.
How's the coffee coming, Jen?
We're working on it.
I'll help.
Bob, who's Alfie?
Alfie?
Yeah, the ring says, love always, Bob and Alfie.
There was a little mix-up with the engraver.
I hope this judge of yours is being held up in court.
I hope he's accustomed to handing out life sentences.
Judge isn't a he, it's a she.
A she?
I suppose that was your idea too, Kate.
I just knew you'd love it. I think everything is going very well.
Bob, Chip, careful with the table.
Whoops. Darn.
What happened?
I dropped the chair on my foot.
I said, Allison, rent a chapel.
You can talk till you're blue in the face. They never listen.
She was always stubborn.
Don't let them get you down, kid.
Thanks.
Just remember, this time tomorrow, you're going to be Mrs. Alfie Barsky. I'll just get the door.
Mom, if that's the judge, can we get started? I'm really late.
Hello, I'm Judge Walker.
Hi, Kate McCardle, matron of honor. Nice to meet you.
Judge Walker, hi. I want you to meet my mother, Joan, Bob's mother, Eileen, my daughter, Jen, Bob's father, Bill.
I don't need a judge. I can use a podiatrist.
If you don't mind, could we just sort of hurry this along before I change my mind?
No problem. Where would you like me to stand?
Oh, I thought we would do it over here. Now, what I was going to do was make an aisle right down the center.
Oh, Bill, I'm afraid you're in the wrong spot.
I am?
Yes, the bride's side is always on the left.
We don't need sides, Mother.
Mom, I'm really late.
Will there be music?
Chip?
I left the tape player at Eddie's.
Oh, no problem. Jenny can hum.
Okay, then. Matron of honor on my right, best man and groom on my left, bride at the back of the aisle with her father. All right, let's take it from the top. Jenny?
Dum dum da dum 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 da dum dum.
Jenny, I realize you're in a hurry, but this is a march, not a sprint.
Sorry. Dum dum da dum 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 da dum da dum dum da dum. I don't know the rest.
And I will honor and cherish this bond and strive to make each day as happy and fulfilling as today.
That's lovely. Thank you, Allie. And now I'll turn to you and say, Bob.
Got it.
Good. Now you recite the vows you wrote for Allie.
Let me find my notes.
Notes?
Personally, I prefer the traditional vows.
Me too. For better or worse, kiss the bride and open the bar.
I know I have them here somewhere.
Bob, do you remember the first line or anything?
It was something about love.
Try what's it all about, Alfie.
Rise and shine, bride-to-be. It's your wedding day.
Mimosas! You didn't have to bring me two.
Good, because I didn't. Here's to you and Bob. May the marriage go a lot better than the rehearsal.
You mean it wasn't just another nightmare?
Not in the strict sense of the word, no.
Who says you can't cook?
Chip and Jenny, they made everything else. I think Jenny was feeling guilty for making you do the 50-yard dash.
Well, that's okay. Mommy dearest was making me climb the walls.
She's not that bad. Well, she's not. Maybe just a little cold.
A little cold? You know how she freezes leftovers? Face it, Kate, the rehearsal was a fiasco. You think it was an omen?
No, only gypsies and fortune tellers have omens.
Yeah, what do wasps have?
Cold feet. Move over. Thanks. You know, I read somewhere that a bad rehearsal made for a perfect wedding.
Uh-huh.
Come on. You're feeling just a little excited, aren't you?
Yeah.
Nervous?
A lot.
Happy?
Oh, excited, nervous, happy, frightened, confident, insecure.
Sounds like a roll call for group therapy.
Name an emotion, and I'm having it. I'm also a little sad.
Why?
Well, I'm not just starting a new life. I'm leaving an old life that was very dear to me.
It wasn't so bad being bachelorettes together, was it?
I wouldn't have guessed it when we moved in, but it was great. Thank you for showing me that there is life, a good life, between husbands.
Thank you for giving me and Emma a family again. You know, she would have been here if she didn't have to be in California with her dad.
I understand.
I'm gonna miss you guys.
To my best friend?
Mine too.
You need more blush.
More blush? Really? I don't want to look like Ronald Reagan.
You won't. Besides, brides are supposed to blush. And when it's your second marriage, it's tougher.
Okay, but if I look ridiculous, I'll get even when it's your turn.
I wouldn't hold my breath.
What's that supposed to mean?
Nothing. It's just that marriage isn't high on my list of priorities.
Oh, you'll change your mind when you fall in love.
People who fall in love still get divorced.
Oh. Is that what it's about?
Well, why should I bother getting married if 10 or 20 years down the line I'm just gonna get divorced?
Jenny, look at me. No one was more marriage shy than I was after your father dumped after we split up. But then Bob came into my life, and look how happy I am.
Yeah, but you don't have to be married to be happy.
You're right, but keep an open mind. I don't want you to miss out on something wonderful just because somebody else had a bad experience. I'll try to set a better example this time.
I'm so happy for you, Mom.
Oh, thanks, honey.
Hi, Mom. Too much blush.
What?
Jenny, will you tie my tie?
Sure.
How's it going, best man?
Great. I'll be the luckiest guy in the room, next to Bob.
Thanks.
Allie, Dick Butkus just called looking for Bob.
Butkus called here?
Yeah.
What's a Butkus?
It's not a what, it's a who. Anyway, John Madden is stuck in Cincinnati, and Dick wants Bob to co-announce today's Giants game with him. They want Bob on national television.
Today? Bob Barsky. He was having some rings fixed? Yes, this is Alfie. How long ago did he leave? Thank you.
Bob? Well, I certainly hope not. It's bad luck for the groom to see the bride before the wedding.
First to arrive again, huh, Mother?
I came early to bring you these, Aunt Edith's pearls. I thought you might like to wear them.
They're perfect. They're old and borrowed, and my dress is new and blue.
You're wearing blue?
Well, I can't wear white, Mother. I'm hardly a virgin.
Language, Allison.
Yes, Mother. I'm wearing blue, and I would appreciate it if you wouldn't lay a guilt trip on me, because in case you hadn't noticed, things aren't going so well. So if you don't mind, could you just be happy for me?
Well, I'm happy as a tack.
Thank you, I think.
Are we interrupting any female bonding?
Bob, I've got to talk to you.
Yeah, Kate said, what's up?
Joan, could you help me downstairs? I'm afraid those guests are going to arrive and stand on the wrong side.
Hello, everybody. I just came up to wish the bride good luck.
Allie, why are you looking so upset? You still want to marry me, don't you?
Oh, of course I do. It's just that this guy from the network has been calling all over for you. They want you to be on TV.
Madden's out. They want you at the Meadowlands at 1 o'clock to announce the game with Dick Butkus.
Me? They want me to do on camera? That's great! I'm finally getting married.
Bob, I know you've wanted to do television for a long time, and this could be your big break. And I want you to know I have thought it over, and if you want to postpone the ceremony, I understand.
Oh, no, but you can't.
She's confused. It happens when she gets excited. Allison, think of what you're saying.
I know what I'm saying, Mother. If you leave right now, you could be at the stadium for the tip-off.
Kickoff.
We can get married tomorrow.
Dad and I won't be here tomorrow. Our ship sails in 6 hours.
You're leaving on your honeymoon tomorrow.
Hey, you could go on the honeymoon and then get married when you get back.
Where do you get these ideas?
Bobby, I've waited 42 years to see my son get married.
We can work it out. You can't pass this up.
Yes, you can.
I think you should call this network person and just say no.
Joan Eileen.
What?
Out.
But out.
Bob.
Now. You guys, whatever you decide, we're behind you 100%. At least, I'm behind you 100%.
Thanks, Kate. So?
Back to Dick Butkus. It's a fabulous spectacle on the field with Pop-Off, probably one of the most exciting hits we've seen this season. But there was a tense moment in the first quarter when the bride's mother jumped off sides. But as we come to the close of halftime, bride and groom are in full control of the ceremony. This is truly a happy occasion. It's first and goal for the groom. Now here comes the big play. The bride's in motion. He's going for the kiss. Oop, time out. Whoa, what a kiss! Neko! He connected! I mean, it's poetry. No flags thrown.